Hi everyone, my name is Inge Stoffels from Cape Town, South Africa. Thank you so much for joining us today as we chat about what is happening in SA today. So the question for today is the next generation of South Africa losing their mother tongue? Now this question was sparked when I saw this video on TikTok, and it's not just me, this video went viral. Let's take a look and then we'll come back and discuss.
I have a dog. Ninja.
Dai.
Ninja.
Mm-mm.
Ninja.
Mm-mm.
Guinea Ninja.
Mm-mm.
Inja.
Ay,
Inja.
Ay, brilliant.
Why did I say it wrong?
Sounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah, boo.
Oh.
So from this video, we can see TikTok mom of South Africa, Lungile Zenda, is teaching her daughter a sentence in their native language, which is Zulu. And this video gained over 3 million views, lots of laughs, lots of people saying, well done, good for what you're doing in the comments. But also, they have gained a following because many people say that they can relate to what is going on. So in South Africa, where English is a dominant language in schools and in the places of work, and walking through corridors, walking anywhere, you're just hearing English, many kids are losing their proficiency in their mother tongue. And this sparked conversation all over social media and in various different households. So bringing it a little closer to home, if I'm speaking from my own experience, in South Africa, I'm classified as a colored female. Yes, in South Africa, I'm a colored female. My race is definitely mixed. I'm sure everyone can see that I'm a mixture of things. But in South Africa, I'm classified as a colored female. Now, looking at my dad's side of the family, they have Khoisan descendants from their side. My mom, from her granny side, Khoisan descendants, but then from her grandpa's side, they have Khoisan and Vietnamese in their blood. So that all adds to my mix. That all adds to what I am. And me being born and growing up and living in South Africa, I'm definitely classified as a South African. I am African and proud to be an African. So I've heard someone tell me once, Inga, you're such a black colored. And I said, thank you. Because was I offended? No. Many times coloreds like to embrace their white side. They embrace, oh, I'm a mixture of European, I'm a mixture of the Dutch. But then when it comes to the African side, they are ashamed and they don't want to acknowledge the African side. Why? I have no idea. But I think what is important is to know your mix, to know where you come from. Because me, myself, my family from the Eastern Cape, they are more towards the black side in culture. And I think that's why I've embraced that side, because I know it from my family, I know it from how I was raised, and I don't have a problem embracing that. So when someone tells me I'm a black colored, I say, yes, I am. So taking a look at that and taking a look at heritage and your native language, the Khoisan language has been eradicated completely. We have lost our culture. If you meet a colored, they will either be speaking English or Afrikaans and maybe one of the indigenous African languages because they chose to learn that language, but not our own language. We have lost it completely. And that is where the question for me, or the question I ask myself, because I have two kids and I'm asking myself, they need to know who they are. They need to know their history, their heritage. They need to know these things. We need to keep it alive in our homes. So in the schools that I've seen, it has been English as a first language and Afrikaans as a second language. And then isiXhosa or Zulu or another language will be seen as an extra language or a third language. And why is that? There was an article that said Afrikaners were saying they were scared that the Afrikaans language is going to be dead. The Afrikaans language is going to die out over a couple of years. And this is what was found. So according to the projections made in November 2022, by 2041, we are going to have 7.1 million Afrikaans speakers. So there's clear growth. It might not be a substantial growth, but it is not shrinking. So there is a growth in people learning the Afrikaans language. So what do we need to do? We need to keep alive our native language, as that mom, as Lungile is doing with her daughter. She identified the problem, the daughter not picking up on her mother tongue, and she started doing lessons with her daughter. If it starts with us in the household, let's do it. We need to take it back, South Africa. We need to take it back. And before I go, I'm going to leave you with this. No matter what the language, I'm going to leave you with this quote from Nelson Mandela saying, if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. So what are we going to do? Let's keep our language alive. Don't forget to like this video and to turn on your notifications for African Diaspora.